Becoming a head coach is something that you always dream of when you get into the coaching profession. But one of the things that you realize and understand is that these opportunities never present themselves unless you're fortunate to be around great coaches and mentors to help guide you along the way. Jon Gruden is a guy that when I first got into the coaching profession, I finished playing at Miami of Ohio, and he hired me on his staff in Tampa coming right out of college. What a great mentor he's been to me. He's a guy that taught me the foundation of what I know about this game, truly taught me to look at the game from a 22-man perspective. And you talk about a tireless and consistent and relentless work ethic. He is the standard, and he's something that you always strive to match. And what a great example for me as a young coach to be exposed to that right off the gate. And so, Coach Gruden, I'm forever thankful for what you've been to help get me to this point. Bruce Allen. Bruce Allen is a guy that helped both the opportunities that I got in Tampa and in Washington. He is the epitome of class, much like my grandfather John McVay, who had a bunch of success against that team in San Francisco, or with that team in San Francisco, where they were able to win 5 world championships. Bruce is that kind of guy. Class, knows how to deal with people, and he's been a great mentor and influence for me that I knew I could always go to for guidance and direction. Mike Shanahan hired me in Washington, gave me the first opportunity to be a position coach in this league. One of the things I learned from Coach Shanahan was setting a standard of performance. And that commitment, that consistent messaging that he had to our players, to our coaching staff day in and day out, always resonated with me. And I think it's a big reason why you see a coach like that achieve 2 world championships, and he's been great. And I'm forever indebted to you, Coach Shanahan. And Jay Gruden. Got a chance to first work with Jay in Tampa, and from the day that I met Jay, we were able to build and form a relationship that is very dear to me. And he has been a great influence on my coaching career. We had kept in touch, when we went our separate ways after Tampa, got a chance to spend a year together in the United Football League down in Orlando, Florida, and got really close. He was the offensive coordinator. I was coaching the tight ends and running backs for him. And then when I got a chance to go to Washington, he stayed there, went to Cincinnati. We've kept in touch. And when he got an opportunity to be the head coach for the Redskins, gave me a chance to be his offensive coordinator. And those 3 years, being able to do that, what a great experience it's been for me. He helped guide and lead me along the way. And one of the things that really stood out about Jay that I thought is extremely special is watching the way that he empowered his assistants, the way that he was able to delegate, let his coaches coach, really demonstrated a confidence and a security that he had in himself as a leader. And watching how that created a sense of loyalty and accountability to both him as our leader and our organization is something that we hope to mimic and emulate here in LA. And lastly, our fortunate in the 7 years that and that's why you get into this coaching profession, is to help players achieve their highest potential. And when you work with some of the players I was fortunate enough to work with, that's why you're presented with opportunities like this. And you guys know who you are. You're very special to me. A lot of great men that I came across, and I loved my time there, loved the players that I came in contact with. And then our offensive coaching staff in Washington especially. Look at guys like Bill Callahan, Matt Cavanaugh, Randy Jordan, Wes Phillips, Ike Hilliard, Shane Waldron, and Kevin Carberry. Week out. Rams.